So last night, while I was asleep, I had a vision. That vision was, this lady wants gloss doors on here. So what I reckon I'm going to do is I'm going to give her gloss doors on there. So what we're going to do there is, I need to get rid of that cold feed because it's in my way. Because the shower's going down there and I want it to hit the floor. So we're going to have to do something with that. We'll do something. Stud wall up there, 800 out. Then I'm going to build a frame here, 600 gap. I'm going to use some gloss plinths either side of it to go all the way up. And then I'm going to use 3 gloss doors. Bish, bash, bosh. And it's going to look beautiful. Well, it looked beautiful in my dreams. So, let's make it a reality. Do you know what I mean? Bish, bash, bosh. So as you can see, this is very dodgy doing this, because once I cut this, I can't do anything else. But make sure I get a fitting onto this. Can't get in with my cutter there because the cutter will take it too far down, so I'm going to grind that off there. I'm going to grind it off there, and then I'm going to try clean it up a bit, and then I'm going to solder an elbow on it. Remember, hot and cold, you're not allowed to use lead. This one's lead. You can always tell the difference because lead free is shinier. So always use lead free on hot and cold, and it's beautiful. So let's see. So the first thing I want to do is, I've grinded them all off. Now I'm going to grind that piece there so I can get my cutter in to cut it to leave enough to get an elbow on. Now you can watch a full video on my YouTube channel. This is what you call proper plumbing. Do you know what I mean? None of this wannabe plumbers. Proper plumbing. No problems, only solutions. Right, could do with a little bit more of the shampoo. Beautiful. Oh. I've had mine, thank you.
You have yours.
I know.
Yeah. You're telling about your thing, you know.
I told her you won't have a job if you carry it on.
What, going off it?
Right, now I'll get my cutter on. We're performing surgery. Get us my red grip sleeve. Thank you.
Let's bring them up, right?
I think if we manage to cut that, it's going to work out like a dream. If come on, baby, cut straight. Oh, that helps, doesn't it? There's a bit of movement. Give me another colour, Lee.
What?
Where's the other colour? It's that. It's as good as a kipper on a Sunday. Have we got some WD in there? These haven't been used for that long, they're rusted.
No, something back now.
Come on, cut! Cut! Better! Cut! Cut! Come on! Come on! Beautiful. Beautiful. As you can see, I think I am just going to have enough to get an elbow on there. Beautiful. Doors haven't been used for so long. They're all like a bit tarnished, you know what I mean? Use a bit of this gear, it's quite good, this stuff. Right, just run around some scrap copper. And that will make them good for the next time. So all we have to do now is clean it up. Make sure after you clean it you don't see no divots. Only going to get one chance of this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just bend a piece first. Just so I can get in with my bender. Yeah! He's a wingnut, is Lee. He's an absolute wingnut. You can watch all this on my YouTube channel. Lee's forgot to press the record button. He's what you call a tool. Do you know what I mean? A tool.
This is not in my job description.
What, pressing a button?
No, you can't.
Turns up late. Got a gambling problem. Told me not to tell their lassie, just won a couple of grand. What's that pipe for? We'll have a little bit more of a kick. Slide that back in.
Time's up. Post the story.
Post the story.
Oh, next.
Oh, yeah.
Add sound.
And what we want to do is have a something to do. Like a dream. Like a dream. Flux it up.
Yeah, you have.
What's that? Can't have a bit of that on there. Can't have a bit of that on there. We'll clean that off first. Flux it up. Plenty of flux on the outside. Come on, go on, pull it. Go on, pull it. Go on, pull it. Pass me a bit of a old copper mundo. This is bent. Oh, nice. 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 Let's on it off that.
Use that bit of pipe back what you cut off.
On that bending up there like that.
What do you want?
Just no, you can't hold it because you'll move it when I'm soldering and it'll get hot. No, leave it, Lee, leave it, leave it, leave it. I need something to chuck underneath there. Would you get some chuck underneath there? Remember, hot and cold always has to be lead free. No good soldering until you got your fitting right where you want it, because you don't want to break it after. Oh baby, you gotta know. Now a lot of the wannabe plumbers did have heat mats out, did have this, that and other. Do you know what I mean? But old Jackie Chan here don't need them, you know what I mean? Because I forgot more. I say I forgot more. Plenty of solder around this one because this fitting's a bit dodgy. So let's make sure it fits. There we go. Like a little work of art. Like a little work of art. Now, to get right temperature, you just say to it, stick your tongue on there, see if it's still hot.
No.
Now I'm just hoping that that has filled all the divots. We're going to give it a couple of minutes and then I'm going to bang the water on. And what I'm going to do for that, because we've been working on that pipe, been grinding it, been thinking it, the water is coming this way, then going down there. Now there's an outside tap outside, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut all the taps, so there will be no water going to the taps. There's only one tap actually downstairs in the sink. I'm going to shut that tap, then I'm going to open the outside tap fully because it's got a full board on it, and any little minute bits will go ching 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 wing straight outside the tap. Do you know what I mean? That's a top tip, because you don't want it going into the cartridges because it'll knacker them. So we're going to connect this up and then go downstairs, turn all the taps off, and then turn the outside tap on, and then we're going to turn the water on. Let the water flow through it, wash it out. Beautiful. In this, all you got to remember, make sure you don't leave no lips on them. Do you know what I mean? You want to be nice. And then you want to fit in. There's my tea gun. Tea. And then what we're going to do here is we've just made like a little masterpiece, you know what I mean? Like a little masterpiece. That's it about there. This cutter's for when I'm doing joists. I had to modify it. Do you know what I mean? I had to modify it. This is where it's tricky, because this is what you don't want to do is scratch. That's it. Scratch the inner. Beautiful. Look at that. Just like a dream. It's like a job in town. Then all we do is we bang an isolator on it for the shower, and then when we put the shower in, we'll just come off there, isolator, bish bash bosh, job done. I just found a bit of pipe, which we'll have, I think. We think we'll have this pipe. Never ever reuse some of what's been on the pipe because it's got marks on from the scratch. I know them minas are 20p each, but do you know what I mean? It's got to be. It's got to be. It's got to be. Right, Tommy Lee, turn water on. Yeah, turn it on. Anytime today. Anytime today. Is it on fully? I can't hear the outside tap going.
Is it on fully? No. Get it on full.
Yeah, get it banged on. It's only a bit of water if it leaks. Keeps dust down. Now I can hear the outside tap going. That's good. Right, turn that outside tap off.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. I don't know how I do it.
Got it?
Yeah.
Right,
That's it. We've got here is, see that? That's where we need to be. So see the line? Now a lot of people, they would just go like that, but you can't build a frame solid like so. Do you know what I mean? It needs to be that way so we can go all the way across, so when we put the shower on it, we put the shower board on it, it's not going to move. We can't afford for it to move. If it moves, it leaks. So we've got this here, so what we're going to have to do is just bite the bullet, you hammer that up like that, and then hammer it down and the nail comes up like that. So that's one. Same again. Hammer it up. Hammer it back down. Nail comes up. Right, so we know that's loose now. So what I'm going to do is we want to keep this frame because we're going to attach it to our frame. You got to be bearing in mind, we don't want this falling. There we go. Now we've got it, we've strained it in. So we'll fix that, back to that, and we'll fix this to the wall. And we've got it, and then we'll go across, then we can just notch these out, and we'll make us new stud. Bish, bash, bosh. Job done. Thank you. Because we've moved that in, can you see how it's allowed it to go in? Bowed in. Now we've got it up against there, we've still got it on as a strut there. Can you see me line? Bang level. So now in turn that's going to allow us to make a nice frame here, 800. We're going to come to here, then we're going to go across there, get rid of that door, cover that up, and then when the other boiler does eventually go, all this will eventually come out. Be able to get to it, be able to take it out, very easy. Screw that into there, that's solid, tank solid, job done. Do you know what I mean? Easy as that. No problems, only solutions. Here is bang level there, bang square all over, but here, for some reason it's kicked out. Oh, it's shocking. It's shocking. It's kicked out. Now it's not that much, but when I put my wet wall on, this wall has to be flat. There's no reason for that to have kicked out. I don't know why it's done it. Only thing I can think of is when I've screwed them on, that's one dry enough and it's pulled it off slightly and it's knocked it out. So the only way out of this is not to leave it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line along. Oh, it's bad that. It's bad. I'm going to cut that board out and then I'm going to dot another board back in. That's what I'm going to do. Because it is just no good. It is just no good. Can't have it. It's my pet hate. If something's not square or level, I hate it. going to have to get chisel done. We'll chisel that out, chisel all the crap off it, and then reboard it. Knock off. Now I've realised what it was. These are they're like a guttering for these old buildings, and they come all the way through to this side, go outside, and then they've got a concrete gutter on them, and they're sticking past it. So when we boarded, this plasterboard's gone on there. Can you see how it needs to be to make it flat? And we haven't noticed it, but it's no good. It hadn't happened there because we dotted it off so far. We dotted it off about 40mm, but it's happened there because we've done it tight. But that slant on this board, when we put his wet wall on, it would have been slanted, and then when we put this one on, you would have only noticed it if you had a really keen eye, but it should be flat. There's no reason for it not to be flat. So I've cut the board short. We'll dot that back on there like that, and then that part there we'll just fill in with a bit of dollop and just coach it flat into the board. It's about 5mm, maybe 6mm depth on it, but we've sorted it now. So all this framework's done. We've just boarded that side, so this side's not getting boarded. So I've ended up taking all that crap out, supporting that up. So when that eventually comes out, whoever takes it out is going to have a nice easy job, because you got to think about this before you just go willy-nilly boxing everything in. You've got to be able to get it out, do you know what I mean? And especially that copper, don't we, Lee?
Yeah.
So that, as you can see, 400 centres backs, plenty of screws on it. I've thrown me lines, so I don't need to screw that, it's glued, and that's it. Bish bash bosh job.